Hello, girls. It's Kira. I hope you are doing well. Today we will continue with Unit 5, which we had just started. Before we begin, make sure you have some paper and a pencil because we will be doing some exercises together. So go get paper and a pencil. Last time we saw each other, it was March. But now we are in the month of April. Please write down the date on your paper. What is the weather like today? Is it sunny and hot? Is it rainy? Is it cold? Unit 5 is called Into the Future. So here are some of the new vocabulary words. There are more, but we will only do these today. Computer, headphones, homework, moon, space, volcano, earth, comet, hungry, thirsty, tired, bubbles. You can write these words on your paper with the Spanish translation. For example, number 1, write down computer and then ordenador. Go ahead and pause the video so you can write the translations on your paper. Now I will show you photos of these words so you can check to see that you understood. Practice saying the words after me. Computer. This is a computer. Headphones. These are headphones. Homework. The girl is doing homework. Moon. Here is a photo of the moon. Space. Here is a photo of outer space. Volcano. This is a volcano. The red and orange is lava. Earth. We live on the planet Earth. Comet. This is a comet. Hungry. He is hungry. Thirsty. He is thirsty. Tired. He is tired. Bubbles. Here we have a photo of some bubbles. If there was only one, it would be bubble. But there are many, so bubbles. Okay, now we have finished the vocabulary for this session, and we will start with grammar. Will and won't. Will and won't we use to talk about the future. In the first picture, we can say that in the future there will be flying cars. We can also use will or won't to make promises. For example, you can say to your mom that you will clean your room. Will is positive. You use it to say that something is going to happen. And won't or will not is negative. You can use it to say that something is not going to happen. It is negative. Now, I want you to read the instructions and this short text. Pause the video so you can read it out loud. Okay, perfect. Now we have to look at the pictures and the sentences 1 through 6. If what the sentence is saying is true, we will write will. If it's not, it is negative and must be won't. Look at the first picture. What do you see? I see a man walking in space. So, for number 1, I will choose will. I will write will on my paper. Space tourists will walk in space. You can pause the video and choose the correct option for the rest of the sentences. Look at number 2. Look at the second picture. Is the girl on the bed? No. So the answer must be won't. Let's check our answers. So number 1 and 2 we did together, will and won't. And number 3 is also won't. Let's go back and see why. They go to the beach. Okay, well first, I don't see a beach. It's not there. So yes, it is won't. It's negative. There is no beach. Number 4, the answer is will. Let's see why. They visit Mars. Well, here I see a picture that says welcome to Mars. So yes, they will visit Mars. Number 5, they watch 3D films. Well, we can see a picture of a boy and a girl in the cinema with their 3D glasses. So the answer is will. Number 6, they eat traditional food. I don't see them eating traditional food. I see the girl eating some pills, and we don't eat that. So the answer would be won't. Here you can check your answers one more time to make sure you wrote it correctly. Okay, the second exercise. Let's choose and describe a future holiday with a classmate. Okay, well, you aren't with your classmates, so instead, we're going to write down one sentence for each holiday. Okay, so we have the volcano expedition first. And the words are bus, dangerous, hot, lava, and volcanoes. Pause the video and write a sentence using one of the words. My sentence was, the bus drives in the dangerous lava. Number 2, the second part. We have the underwater journey. The first word, breathe, means respirar. And then bubble, we saw that in the vocabulary presentation. And we can see the two families are in bubbles. The other words are fish, photos, and sea. Pause the video to write a sentence with one of these words. My sentence was, the family takes photos of the fish. So I used photos and fish. Now, let's complete these predictions about the future with will and the verbs that we have in the box at the top. Okay, so the first one is already done, so we know we can't use the verb live again. Number 2, we on special electronic paper. Okay, let's think. What can we do with paper? We write on it. So, for number 2, I would write down will write, because we have to remember to use the word will too. Pause the video and finish the rest of the sentences, remembering to write will and then one of the verbs in the box. Okay. Here you can see the sentences closer up. And let's check our answers. Number 1 was will live. Number 2, will write. I did it with you guys. And then 3, the answer is will have. Number 4, will eat. Number 5, will grow. And number 6, will travel. How did you guys do? Okay, now we have to match the predictions. You have to write the number of the sentence that goes with each picture in the little box. Like number 1, the first sentence was talking about people living in space stations. So I would say that number 1 goes with the picture on the bottom left box. Because there I can see a picture of the space station. Pause the video here so you can finish matching the sentences with the rest of the pictures. Alright, here we have the answers. Number 1, I did with you. And then the other ones go with the rest of the sentences. Exercise 3. Now, let's think about your life 20 years from now. Write predictions. So we have to use the words will and won't plus a verb. For some ideas, think about where you will live, where you will work, will you have a flying car? For an example, I wrote, I will live in a big house. Okay, notice how you use the word will and then the basic form of a verb, live. Pause the video and write 3 sentences. Okay, thank you for listening. Remember to review the new vocabulary because we are going to add on, and also the grammar. Good job.